video on Bloom Bloom. If you don't know me, my name is Vivian and welcome to another video. So basically today, as you can tell by the title of this video, I'm going to be telling you things I would have done differently during my second semester at a community college. If you didn't know, I am majoring in interior design, so that's what I'm basically going to be showing you what I learned and what I could have done differently and what I am going to do differently next semester and kind of to set my goals. Now I can look back and be like, yes, I did it. And yeah, so before we get started, if you hear some noises in the background, the first noise is a filter for my fish tank that I have in my room. So if you hear a little tiny waterfall or like a little motor noise, it's because of that. And my sister's also in the room and my cat is in the room. I also wanted to let you know that I did do this for my first semester at my community college, so go check that video out. Let's get on to this video. So the first tip I would say is that I would have done last semester, choose out my outfits for the whole week. I did start doing this for like the first 2 or 3 weeks of the second semester, but then I just stopped. And I did notice that for the first 2 or 3 semesters, I really did like it because it helped me. That way I wouldn't have to like stress too much about it. Well, not stress, but not like worry about it too much the night before or the day of going to the school day, and I would just choose it up because it's already chosen. I would worry about it one day, and it was nice. At first it might seem like it's time consuming because I would hear a lot of YouTubers say to do this and I'm like, that's a lot of work, but it's really not. You just take the time to do it, and then the rest of the week you'll be so thankful for yourself for already choosing out your outfit. So it's really nice, and yeah, it's like one of those things that it just takes another little load off your shoulder, and that way you can focus on other things instead of just that. The second thing I would do was probably focus on doing some extra credit work. I did do a little bit of extra credit work for some of my classes, but not all of them. I feel like it would have helped a lot. Even if I didn't really need it, it would have still been nice to have those little extra points. Yeah, so yeah, do the extra credit points. That's what I would do. Even if they're a little bit time consuming, just take the time to do it and it'll be fun. And number 3 is dress nicer. So not that I didn't dress nicely, but you know, like sometimes I would wear my sweatpants to school, and also I personally am like one of those people that can still work with sweatpants, but there were days where it just made me a little bit more comfortable in the classroom, and I would tend to like feel very sleepy sometimes, not all the time, but you know, it would help. I've noticed that when I do wear like jeans, something nicely, then it helps me like wake up a little bit and it helps me focus really well. So that's what I would do, dress nicely. And even if I don't have to go to school, I still want to try to dress nicely no matter what, whether I'm just staying home. It just doesn't matter. I mean, what I am planning on doing is maybe having one day where I can just be comfortable but still look nice. You know what I mean? Probably not just in my pajamas, but like I said, maybe wear some sweatpants and a cute little shirt that matches with it, and just something comfortable for one day a week. The next thing I would say was keep my room clean and neat. The thing is, this tip was mostly for my finals week, because during finals my mind is like very focused on getting finals done and getting like those last few exams and projects and the essays done, and just keeping my room clean was the last thing on my priority list, and my room would get really, really messy. It's kind of embarrassing now that I'm thinking about it, but it would get like horrible, and sometimes I would look at my room and I would be like, who have I become? Because it was really, really messy. But at the same time, I kind of understand myself because I really wanted to get my work done. But I feel like having my room cleaned would have helped me stay more focused on my project, on my work, and help me feel a little bit cleaner, like my mind a little bit cleaner. Because there's this, it plays a psychology kind of thing where it's like if you have like a very messy like work environment, it just kind of like makes you a little bit more anxious, and like it doesn't really help you focus. In the moment it's like clean and decluttered, your mind feels cleaned and decluttered, and it helps you focus. And it's crazy what God did with our brains and everything, but yeah, it's very true. So yeah, I really want to try to keep my room clean no matter what, and just take the time. What I'm planning on doing is take like a few minutes before going to bed just to clean the room, do whatever I have to do, and that'll help me the next morning not have to clean so much my room. I just have to make my bed and the rest will be clean. And the next thing I would tell myself is probably enjoy every single moment. Not that I didn't enjoy it, but there were some times I would take some things for granted and I didn't really enjoy it that much. But I do know that I did my best to do this. I'm really proud of myself, but maybe this time I'll enjoy it a little bit more and just like have fun and enjoy my classes, enjoy the ride from school to home and from home to school, and just like just enjoy it, because I'm not gonna be able to do this in a few years, so I need to enjoy it that way. Because I'll graduate and then I won't be able to have that college experience anymore. And yeah, so I might as well enjoy it now, and then in the future I will enjoy wherever I am in the future. Then the next thing I would say is keep my computer clean, and by that I mean like my files. Like usually I would just put all my files in this one little folder, but I wouldn't organize them completely, so I just had like a bunch of different like PDFs and documents in one file where I could have organized it a little bit better. So I have the school file, right? And then what I usually do at the end of the semester is I organize all those files into 4 little folders and for each class. So this semester, what I'm planning on doing, since instead of like taking the time to do that at the end of the semester, I can take the time during the semester to keep all my documents inside each of their corresponding folders. That way it's easier to find, and it's just one last thing that I have to worry about at the end of the semester. And last but not least, I would probably tell myself to take book notes. So I would take notes of my books. I would sometimes do this for some chapters of my books, but in most of them, no. And I feel like it would help me a lot when it came to like finals and midterms, to just find things a little bit better. I would like usually when I would do essays or tests or open book tests, I would actually have to go to the book, find the chapter and everything like that. Whereas if I had it in a notebook or at least in some loose leaf papers, I would be able to find it easier and it'll be more organized instead of just reading skimming through all the paragraphs in the chapter. I think that's pretty much it for this semester. So I really hope you enjoyed. I really hope you liked it. And like I said, there's a lot more tips and tricks that I actually achieved this semester that I set myself to do on my first semester. So really go check that video out, because I feel like I gave lots of good tips on that one. So I really want you guys to learn from those mistakes as well. And I hope you learned a little bit about these mistakes that I did. I know they're not very academic based goals, I guess you could say. At least some of them are, but not all of them. But you know, they're little things that will really help you, you know, in the long run. And yeah, so I really hope you enjoyed today's video, and I really hope you liked it. And remember, God loves you very much. Bye.